It is quite tiring thing. I must admit I don't like doing that. It's just really time consuming and it's not really much of progress, but it has to be done. So this is what I'm doing this morning, and you can see there used to be a white border here. Maybe, well, not, I'm not really sure. I don't think we will do border here. I think the whole thing will be dusty blue with beautiful mural painting. And also I think I will go a little bit later to buy some mixture for plastering and the cementy stuff to finish those holes. And we have a huge gap here that I need to fill, so it will be more or less like here. So I will be doing this now. I will just do maybe half an hour more with my scraper and then I will drive to the supply center to buy the cementy stuff. And the weather is just so pretty today. Also the other project is the windows in this room, and we will restore those and we will use those maybe couple of years. These are really pretty windows with original hinges. Look at those, so lovely. And they need to be, of course, cleaned from the old paint, and it's quite easy. It's just flaking off. I already started. This is quite satisfying, first 15 minutes, and it is incredibly boring, but I will try to do that with my angle grinder and the brush. And then all those walls, they have to be scraped, this paint, so I can apply the plaster. And the thing is that I already worked here, this area, and it was solid, but now 2 weeks later it is not solid. So it feels like I have to scrape the whole thing, and it is a lot, and I don't like it at all. Oh la la. Later, not much progress. It is really slowly, but this wall I think I've done, because this is quite solid and the rest is quite solid. Maybe I will try to flake off some paint here, but the rest here is quite solid. So then this wall I will work more here. Have to do around the window, this wall, and still this wall needs to be done because the whole thing flakes off. But it's quite solid, but it does flake off, especially when it sits for a couple of hours, and then when they come back to the same spot it flakes easier. So yeah, it is so windy today, sunny and windy. I'm going to buy supplies. Everything I need to do my plastering and hole filling project. Another little thing, tiny little project for today is to try the oxalic acid that we are hoping gonna help us to, well, it will definitely clean the wood, the beams in the kitchen and in the little bedroom, but also we hope that the acid will lighten up the wood. So we will see if that happens. And I do need for that brush. Here we have brushes. I think this one is the right brush for that. Good. And I will try it here in this corner on this beam. Oops, let me take you. I will brush the dust off. And I will try on this piece of wood. And this is before, and then we will see what happens after. Okay, let's have a look. Nothing really happens. It's just wet now, but some areas you can see definitely becoming lighter. You can see those really light spots here, but we will see what happens when it dries out. I will go now and try this acid on the other beam in the kitchen, because we have different type of wood there, so we'll see what happens there. Nothing really happening there, but we will see what happens when it dries out. Interesting. I thought I was gonna start plastering now, but no, I don't think so, because we have a huge hole here now, because all the old plaster is flaking off and falling apart, and then this part as well. As I continued flaking off the paint, the whole slice of plaster just fell off. At some point I think it's quite good, because it's better if we apply new rendering on, like, on the old rendering on, and not on this plaster. And I think this is what it was. That was not the plaster, but tile glue. That looks like tile glue. So yeah, I'm continuing now with this wall, and I don't really think that I will be applying anything today or tomorrow. It is dusty. I have finished for today and I'm leaving this room in the state of total disaster. It's paint and plaster everywhere, dirt and dust, and it looks absolutely terrifying and horrible. But I hope it's for the best. I hope very soon I will start plastering back and making this room look like a room, a place where one day we will be living. I hope so.